Well, here it is. This is a, I believe to be a 65, maybe a 66 Chevy. We have the honor of having this thing brought back to life. My brother-in-law actually owns this truck. He would never get rid of it. It belonged to his grandfather. It was passed on to him, and he's had this thing ever since through, I guess the late 80s or so. I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful old truck. Certainly worthy of a restoration. But what we're going to do is, I'm glad we had the opportunity, me and Rodney, to get this thing, being this is our first video to post to the channel. I think it's out of 250 in it. I'm not sure. It is a Chevy short wheel base. I think it's a 3-speed on the column. He said the door is actually locked. Got to get in from the other side, but I believe it to be a 3-speed on the column. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's certainly worthy of a restoration. The truck had belonged to his his grandfather, and he was a plumber. And I believe during the high school years, his grandfather actually passed on to him, and it was a green color. And of course, it's been painted, but it's been sitting here for years. I'm gonna say, I really don't know. I'm gonna say 12, maybe 15 years. From the looks of it, it certainly looks like it's been sitting here for quite some time. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna get into it, me and Rodney and CJ. We're gonna get into this thing and see if we can't restore some life back into it. It's certainly well worth it. Beautiful old truck. There we go. Look at that. The inside's really nice. Come think about it. Just looking at it. Yeah, it is a 3-speed on the column. The 3 on a tree, as they would say. Truck's actually in really good shape. Shouldn't be too terribly much to get this thing going. Beautiful old truck. Absolutely beautiful. C10 Chevy. Take a little work to get it out, but it's no big deal. All right, guys. Well, it's supposed to start raining tonight, I believe. Possibly we'll get some footage of this video going tomorrow or the next day. We'll keep you informed. We do appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. It's basically going to be a brand new channel, so if you kind enough to subscribe and to like it and all that stuff. So we do appreciate it, and we appreciate you. Thank you. All right, here we are. I guess we get this thing started today. It's gonna be a little challenge, but we're up to it. Looks like that thing been in the mud for a little while. Maybe not. I'm sure the hood is locked up on it. We'll get this thing open. The little red's counting down. when we get some. Spray some Croyle oil. All right, I think that's a 250. I'm not 100% sure. I guess I'll find out after a while. I'm gonna try to see if that motor's locked up or not here. No, it ain't locked up. Guess I'll kind of concerned about this. This thing's in really good shape for as long as it's been sitting here. Wire brush. Looking at glove box, maybe there might be a key in there. It's all seized up. Don't see a key in there nowhere. No key. No key. Wonder what's holding this door from being Acorns. Where's that trusty old? Look at me. Croyle oil. Croyle oil. Everybody should have a can of Croyle oil. It's mandatory. Is that right, Mr. Mullins? We'll take this freezer off here and see what it looks like underneath it. That is a one barrel carburetor. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plugs out of it, make sure we ain't got no yucky stuff in there. Bunch of crud down there in the spark plug hole. hate to wear gloves, but almost gotta have them. I think that's 5/8. Probably gonna need an extension. You know what? I'm taking these gloves off. It's a brand new ratchet, Craftsman. You see how good it works. That's the problem with things these days. You can't. Nothing is what it seems or is supposed to be. Actually looks pretty good. Let's see. Got a lot of crud in that hole. Can't get to it. Okay, I see problems in the future with this ratchet. Usually when I get something like that, like this, it ends up in the bottom of something like that right there. Big pond. I have no time for inferior tools. Plug looks pretty good. Let's see, I need to figure out firing order on this thing before I go to. I'm just going to stick the plug wires in the holes like that. Boots ain't rotted. It's all in pretty good shape. Got crud in the hole too. Don't like that. Yeah, I figure I broke that one, but you might be getting too close. Well, that one come out pretty easy. Broke anyway, pretty easy. These old 250 engines, straight six, always been some good motors. Back when we was running race cars in the early 80s, late 79, so somewhere around about. This is the one we started out with, is 250. Everybody else had 292s and 300 Fords. We was grossly under power, but that didn't stop us from moving forward. Of course, we run dead last for a long time. Then I know that wire didn't go there. Don't matter, I'm gonna have to rewire it. Don't matter. Okay. This one goes there. I just want to keep it visual. I'm gonna have to rewire it anyway. It don't matter. Look, that's what the innards fell out of it. That's what this kind of quality you get these days right here. Brand new garbage. Got me? Another Craftsman ratchet, brand new, of course. Let's see how this one works. Unlike this one. Little gas valve, we'll be all right. Like I was saying about these 250s, I'm not sure if the displacement of a 235 and a 250 have the same look, the same physical size blocks. I think they do. I could be wrong. It might be a 235, but I'm pretty sure it's a 250. All right, shut it. All right, I got all the plugs out of it. What I'm gonna do next is try to spin it over. I don't wanna, I'm gonna take the gas line loose so it don't suck nothing up in the little carburetor. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Probably just a good idea either way. But I'll do that next. Just a little disclaimer, I had previously said that the little engine was a 250. It's not a 250, it's a 230. It's easy to be deceived because the 230 and the 250, they look just like, identical. The little engines were made, I believe from 1962 up into like 2001. They called it GM Thrift, Turbo Thrift engine. And they seem to be some pretty good little engines. Actually, the stroke, I think it's like a 3 1/4 inch stroke. It's the same as a 327 small block and the same as a 348 big block. They used them in trucks, Studebakers, all kind of different stuff. I know we used them, the 250, and like I said, our first race car was a 6-cylinder. That's the 6-cylinder class. Way back yonder, and it was a 250, I know for sure, because that's why I labeled that one a 250, because they look just like the 292. Now you could really notice a big difference in it because they got the big wide valley covers on the side. The 250s and the 230s got the small ones. They're real easy to decipher. But yeah, Yeah, we used to run the little 250, run in the back for a long time because I actually thought he was well, we all knew he was underpowered, but he was real green. My poor brother-in-law, he's dead now, but we run that engine for I think 2 years. Never with no success until we moved up to the Ford 300, and well, actually, I think the very first night we run the 300, I believe that's when he won his first race. Um, old six cylinders, they just hard to beat. But I thought that would be pretty interesting to know. Um, it is what it is, and we're gonna get after it. I'm looking tomorrow to get back on the video, and I do appreciate y'all, whoever it is that finds time to look at these videos and just have a lot of fun doing them. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.